People often forget that it is your own choice how you want to spend the rest of your life. And when Moses is asked and why he chose to go into self-employment,
everyone desires to be their own boss. Employment is good, it's not a bad thing. You have job security, but the other challenge is that you have to live up to, you're working for someone. I'd say the biggest passion and desire is that as a photographer, or let me say as a creative, when you're starting up, you're usually very, you're very passionate. You do whatever you're doing it for whatever, even if it's pro bono, free of charge. And the biggest challenge is converting that talent into making money. So being able to transition from that one level to another and then form that entity as a photographer or as a videographer, and then being able to understand how you can make money out of it. It is a satisfying process. It is very nice. You feel so good about it. I would stick to being self-employed because I have that freedom to be open-minded. Photography has taken me to places where a day-to-day job, 8 to 5, cannot take me.
if you believe you can, then pursue it. Not everyone will be on board, but when you conquer, they will have a story to tell. Moses says he received mixed emotions when he chose to pursue his passion.
For the general reaction that my parents and friends had towards this, it was a bit mixed. For my friends, they could see what I was, they were able to see my potential, whatever I could be able to do at that time. And they were really encouraging and say, boss, just go for it. And they'd equally call me for the small gigs to be able to support me and see to that I'm able to push myself to the next level. But for my parents, I think it was a bit challenging because they never understood why they would take me to university and just to see me click images. And I think the turning point for them, it was when I was able to document images of our governor in Mombasa. For them to be able to see such images done by me, I think it was an experience that made them very proud of their son. And from there, they saw that this young man is really good at this talent. So they've been able to support me in all aspects, if it's in terms of finances, praying with me, guiding me, and that is basically how it has been.
Marketing is one of the most important functions for any business venture. Through this, an organization is able to increase its profits. In an era of social media, Modan Photography has utilized a tried and tested method, word of mouth.
This has been primarily because of referrals. Referrals go a long way, and that would still take us back to the first point about relationships. You see, if I'm able to build a bridge with you, I'm able to create a very nice rapport with you, I'm certainly sure you'll be able to refer me to the next person. If it's your brother, if it's your cousin, if it's your auntie, they'll be really eager to know what this guy is able to offer as a photographer. So despite doing Facebook, having a website, doing Instagram, I think in the long run, it goes down to people skills. I still bank on and rely on a lot of referrals. There are people who are confident, just because you did good work for their brother, they'll be able to take you and refer you to that other person.
Modan Photography was established with a startup capital of 25,000 Kenyan shillings. This amount was used in the purchase of a camera. So what advice does Moses Odanga have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
As a photographer, to be able to see that your client is happy after the photo shoot that you've done, I think it is one of the most satisfying elements as a person that I'd feel. I think it is if it's something that I feel that I'm paid well and I feel nice about it, it is that feeling that that person is satisfied, that person is feeling good about themselves. And then also being able to know that when you're doing that photo session, you're able to push this person to limits that he or she would not be able to reach, and then they see the end result. I think it's one of the things that I'd say as a person, it's so satisfying. It is a very happy moment that I usually look forward to, the look on their faces.